Hey guys, it's me, Adam here, back for episode 2 of the West Brom FM16 career. As I said last episode, we are back for the Watford match, but first I have a few things to show you, such as transfers and staff and more staff. Okay, so as you can see, we have brought in a lot of staff. I won't go through them in too much detail, but if you do want to see a video about my scouts, then I will make a tutorial on how to set up good scouting and what scouts to get. I'll just show you here. I've actually got, I believe it's 21% yet, and as I have in my notebook, on the 29th of January we had 20%, so that's only, what, like 8 days, 9 days, and it's already gone up a percent. So if you think about it, over a whole season, it could get up near 60%. But also, despite bringing a lot of staff, we've also brought in, well, not so many players, but we have brought in Mikhail Kadlec from Fenerbahce, and he is a left back, and a centre back actually. He is a wing back, which is what we needed because Pocognoli, yeah, he wasn't the best, but this guy has good stamina, good work rate, brilliant crossing, not the best dribbling, but that's okay. He doesn't really need dribbling, as you can see, but his crossing's fantastic, his work rate's fantastic, and his teamwork and stamina as well. But going out, as you may have just seen a second ago, yeah, Chris Brunt's probably going to leave for 3.5 million initial fee, and 6.5 it could rise to. So if we just look at Chris Brunt, he is 30, he's valued at 5.25, so getting 6.5 is very good. And he doesn't really fit into my tactics because my tactics don't really use wingers too much. So I thought it was better that we cash on him now. And the final transfer news. It's kind of transfer news, I guess. Saido Berahino. Well, just look at this. I accidentally promised Berahino that we would challenge for the title.
Uh-oh, retard alert! Retard alert, laugh! Do you believe in a flat spaghetti monster too?
Our expectations was actually mid-table, but Berahino wants us to finish around this area, so we're kind of screwed. But we only have to get to the 5th round in the FA Cup and the 4th round in the Capital One Cup, which I guess is a little bonus. Okay, so we actually have our first press conference here. So, we are getting interviewed by Ronnie Vincent from Squawka, and we're at the Hawthorns for some reason, even though we're playing at the Vicarage Woad, as I said in the last episode. What are your thoughts on facing newly promoted Watford to kick off your season? I was pleased. I don't know, because we're not really a big club either. So, yeah, it would be a huge disrespect. But, yeah, Olsen and a lot of other players actually have signed new deals, and I can't wait to get started. Very good pre-season, and yeah, I'm confident that we can win. I actually am. Even though we're away, I'm confident in the tactics, which I'll briefly show you, but if you want a in-depth video of the tactics and the scouting, then just tell me in the comments. So here we are for pre-match, and Watford, they think they're going to be playing a 4-2-3-1 with Deeney at the top. We're definitely going to have to mark Deeney, but I'm hoping my formation can actually counter the attacking threat of Ababo, Deeney and Bergwiz, and you will see how in a second. So I have 3 tactics: the 4-4-2 diamond narrow, the 5-3-2 wing backs, and just if we're winning an important match or even drawing, I can just switch to this one and see out the game. But I'm actually going to use the 5 at the back because it has more familiarity, and I'm quite scared of Deeney and the inevitability of Igalo being brought on. So we're going to put Myhill because we don't have Foster. But anyway, I didn't sign Brom because they wanted way too much. But Evans definitely going to be playing, obviously, and Olsen as the cover. Do I really want that? What about Evans? Can he play there? doesn't make a difference to his star rating. Let's just see Olsen's pace, because he needs to be quite fast, and he's only got 9 pace, which could be a problem, considering he's covered. Evans is much quicker, so I'm actually going to put Evans here, so he can cover, but I guess... No, I'm going to put Evans there. If it's not working out, I can switch it around. But then, do I play Gareth McCauley or James Chester? I'm going to play Chester, because I think he'll work better, actually. Fine, so obviously the wing-backs are going to be Gamboa and Numan Cadlec. Actually, Pocognoli is better for this position. So I'm actually going to play Pocognoli. Ball winner, Jakob. My players are quite low on fitness, probably should have rested them. But deep lying playmaker. I'm going to play Darren Fletcher, but I'm actually going to change this to a central midfielder. Yeah, support. Because I've got a playmaker here in James Morrison. And then obviously the strikers are going to be Berahino and Rondon. But they're going to be complete forwards, so they can kind of roam around here, this area here where there's gaps. And they can try and drag the defence out of position. But the bench obviously they're starting to go Dawson and Cadlec, just for the cover of centre backs and left backs and right back. Gonna bring Gardner in as well because he's very versatile. Strikers, Lambert and Anichebe. Yeah, let's bring in Nabry. I'm leaving Brunt out. He is probably leaving, so I'm not sure his mentality will be right. But, speaking of mentality, I need to set it. So we're going to play counter, I think. We're going to have... I'm going to leave it on normal and see how the game goes. But width, balance, yeah. Let's go slightly higher and use offside trap. Closing down more. Going to want to prevent short goalkeeper distribution. Mixed passing. And hit early crosses, definitely. As soon as the fullbacks get it, they've got good crossing. Just whip it in, and that should be fine, actually. So, let's get into the match. Okay, so, pre-match analysis from Galin Todorov from ESPNFC.com. I think a draw is on the cards in this game, as I can see Watford and West Brom cancelling each other out. Valon Barami and Ben Foster will both be missed by their respective sides. Do they want me to cry? They keep bringing up Ben Foster. Okay, so Watford are going to be playing that 4-2-3-1. A lot of gap in the middle here. And incidentally, that is where our 3 midfielders are. So, my new assistant manager, he has 13 tactical knowledge, which is quite good. But I believe I did actually bring someone in who had about 16, and he is my next opposition scout. I'm going to go with Fazakali. I'm going to type mark Deeney, and I'm going to close down a Barbo and Bergwiz. I'm also going to show the fullbacks onto their weaker foot. Okay, so team talk. Let's encourage them. Come on, go out there and impress me. Let's go. Hopefully we can get a win in the first match of the season. That would be perfect. And we need a performance from Rondon and Berahino, so let's get into the game. Okay, Watford with kick-off. Back to Britos. Now Holobas. So here's Bergwiz. Good tackle by Gamboa, but Holobas gets it. And, oh, come on, ref. That can't have been a free kick. I saw him get the ball. But I am playing on 2D, obviously. Key highlights, and the replays will be in 3D. So we'll be able to see the goals again. Holobas on this left side with a throw-in into Gerardo. Come on, get into him, get into him. Just letting him run past. Now Deeney. Good ball to Bergwiz. Oh, what's Pocognoli done? It's out to Neom, close him down. It's an okay ball, but Evans is there to clean it up, and that's a terrible pass. Fellaini would have been proud of that one. And Gerardo, good ball out to Neom. Surely we can't concede within 10 minutes. It's pulled back to Capu, back out to Neom. Pocognoli doesn't know what to do with himself. It's in for Deeney, good touch, back to Gerardo, turns, and it's a goal. Oh, 8 minutes in, and Watford have already scored. Let's just check the stats. Well, the stats don't say much. It is only 8 minutes in, but such an annoying goal to concede. Oh, man. Just... they kept switching it around. Good touch by Deeney, in fairness. What an assist, actually. Now that I see that. A nice back heel and great finish past Bar's my heel. But hopefully we can make a good reply and bounce back. I am going to make, not a sub, but a very early change. I'm going to swap Evans and Olsen, because Evans is only on a 6.3. Neon with the throw-in on the right-hand side. Into a Barbo. Tries to turn, but Morrison does well. James Morrison playing at the back, but it's Poor ball up to Rondon again. It's into Deeney. Evans comes across, but it's only as far as Berger is. Come on, make a tackle. Don't foul, don't foul. Now back to Holobas. Into Capu. They've got so many players up. It's Gerardo out to Neom. He's going to whip us in. No, it's come short for Ababo. Just runs around him. Ababo, oh, fantastic save by Myhill. If that had gone in, then we would have had serious problems. But Gerardo with the corner into Deeney. And it's another corner. Come on, clear this better. We've got 2 up front. Surely if we clear this, we can go on the counter. Cathcart! Oh, just over. They've got another corner here, Watford. It's a good ball. Deeney and Jakob clears. Come on, Rondon, run to it. They're just standing up there. Now Berger is. What's he going to do? Good tackle by Morrison. Now can he get it up to Rondon? He's turned back, annoyingly. Chester. And it's another poor ball. Gamboa. Can we get an attack together finally? Morrison. Good run. Plays it into Berahino, but it's headed out. But Gamboa will get there. And it's Christian Gamboa into Fletcher. And Capu's made the tackle, but it's cleared only as far as Evans. Back to Pocognoli. Now Fletcher. Jakob inside to Morrison. Rondon through Berahino! Yes! Saido Berahino gets the goal. We don't deserve it at all. That's only our 3rd shot on target, our first real chance. Watford have had so many, but it is a goal for Berahino. It's 1-0. Doesn't matter what the stats say. We have scored, and Berahino pulls us back in the game. Okay, that's the end of the first half, and looking at our team's ratings, it's absolutely terrible, the defence. So, we can still win it, so I am going to let you take that. That was not the best, but I am actually going to change to my other tactic, and I'm going to change the mentality, because it's just not working at the moment against Watford. I don't know what it is, but they're just tearing us apart. I think 1-0 is very lucky, so I am going to switch to my other tactic, but I'm going to put it on control because they're having a lot of possession, and I don't really like that. So we're going to have to make a few subs here. If we pull Jakob back, I think Olsen's, well, none of the defence have had a good game, but Evans has had the worst. So I am actually going to keep it like that. Evans can come off for Gardner. And Rondon as a target man. Do I want him in attack? No, I think I want him on attack actually. Yeah. So Berahino is the advanced forward. I think that's fine. Is there any more changes I want to make? No, but I do want to look at the Prozone stats actually. So let's see the heat maps. And Watford are very much playing in the middle. And they're passing out from the back. Let's see where all their key passes have been. They've had 13, but they've all been towards this right-hand side. So they're clearly trying to go... Well, not all of them, I guess. But they're clearly trying to go to Ababo. Who's 7? Gerardo, who's had quite a few. Also Holobas. Basically, all their attacking players are having them. Let's see where ours have been going. Well, we've only had 4. So that's fantastic, isn't it? What about our heat map? I think we're going to have to exploit the flanks, because it seems like a very narrow game. So if I just... Oh yeah. I've just changed tactic, haven't I? I'm going to hit early crosses, actually. And how many headers are they actually winning? They've won 4 and 3. I'm actually going to... I don't know. Because the problem is, I can't float them because Berahino's too small. So I might whip them, because then Rondon still has the advantage. And I'm actually going to play a high defensive line. Not use offside trap, though. I'm going to drop it down to normal. Actually, no, I'll keep it a higher. But I will keep it on... I'll put it on shorter and normal, actually. So, what was it? We need to close down Gerardo, definitely. I'm just going to close him down always. He is on an injury, and he's still playing well, which is a worry. But we're going to want to tackle Bergwiz very hard and show on to weaker foot. I'm not going to mark him, because it seems like him and Ababo are switching. So, let's just show him onto weaker foot as well. And I don't know why we're not closing down Deeney, but the fullback should be getting closed down as well, because their whole team is a threat. But let's get into the second half. Okay, so we have kick-off this time. Jakob to Fletcher, back to Olsen. Can we play out from the back? It's a good ball into Rondon. Berahino's there if you can find him. But that's the end of the highlight. Gamboa out on this right side. Throws it to Morrison. Good ball out to Pocagnoli. Inside towards Fletcher. Pocagnoli's on the overlap. He plays it back to Olsen. Don't mess up here. Good ball into Fletcher. Gardner. Oh, that's a fantastic ball for Morrison. It's James Morrison. He's hit the post. Brittle. And Rondon has put it wide. That surely took a deflection, and it did. Thank God. Oh, I thought Rondon missed an open goal. But Gardner with the corner. Yom head's clear. Only as far as Morrison. And it's a goal kick to Watford. I'm going to make a few subs here. I think I'm actually going to take off... Do I take off Fletcher? He's not had the best game. I'm going to take off Pocagnoli and bring on Cadillac. Because Pocagnoli's not had the best game. I guess he has been played... not out of position, but not in his best position. And I'm going to save my last change for later. But let's bring on Cadillac and see what he can do on his debut. Morrison with a free kick to Chester. Chester all the way back to my hill. I've got a feeling they're going to mess up. Please don't mess up. It's into Berahino. Can he win it? No, but it goes straight to Jakob. Fletcher to Berahino. It's drifted out wide. It's a good ball into Gardner. Gamboa's out there. He's found him. Now Gamboa gets the ball in. Berahino! Side of Berahino gets his second of the game. And we are 2-1 up. Oh, he's offside. You're having a laugh, surely. That was not offside. It's going to show it here, but I don't think that was offside. I'm going to do my own replay of that, because that replay was not very good, actually. Not sure if it was offside. I'll be able to see in editing, but it's very close. Going to make my final substitution. I'm actually going to bring off Darren Fletcher, but I'm going to drop Morrison back. Can he play his ball winner? Not really. Can Gardner play as a ball winner? He can. What's Morrison set as now? Box to box. I'm gonna put him as the... I'm gonna put him as an advanced playmaker on support. I'm gonna take Fletcher off for... Gnabry or Lambert? I'm thinking Lambert because I can play him as more of a shadow striker. Is that the best option though? Should I just put Gnabry on? No, I'm going to keep it like that and then put Morrison as attack so we have a bit more creativity up there. So hopefully we can either hang on for the draw or get a late goal to secure the win. Heading into the last few minutes now, still not being a highlight for quite a while. Into stoppage time, can anything happen? And they have actually got a free kick. Berahino gives it away. I wonder where he was. But hopefully, oh no, it's a long ball up to Deeney. He's won it, but it falls straight to my hill. Don't mess up. Please. Just get it up there. We need to score. What are you doing? Get it up to Rondon or Lambert. We've got so many tall players. It's up to Lambert. Can't win the flick on though. Gerardo to Diamante, and that's surely going to be the end of the game. Unless they score here. Be a real kick in the balls. But it's out to Anya. Good ball into Deeney. And that is the end of the game. 1-1. Away at Vicarage Woad. We were unlucky, but we still could have played better. So, as you can see from the stats, they did kind of smash us. But we were away from home, and it was first game of the season. But a 1-1 draw was quite good. We could have actually won it, but for a dodgy offside call. So we've got the post-match press conference. And obviously you don't like seeing your side concede goals, but surely you admit that Jose Manuel Gerardo's effort was a sensational one. It was. Deeney's assist was just brilliant. I will put the goal on screen in case you've forgotten. But Deeney's assist was brilliant and Gerardo's finish was great, so it was a good goal. They were the better team actually, and Gerardo did have a good game. But that is the end of this episode. So thank you so much for watching. I will be back for the Everton match. Got 3 matches in between. A West Ham, Man City and a Capital One Cup fixture. I'll bring you the highlights for those in the next episode. But for now, I'll see you guys for the Everton match. Goodbye.